Hello everyone and welcome back to Village Life. In the last one, we met the most adorable character in Village Life history so far, or at least he's my favorite so far. I will say he might actually surpass Jared, which is for me a very odd thing to say, but he's so adorable. Jared, he was just really chill, you know? He's still really chill, he's still alive. But I think actually Beast, or Ben, as he was called, is actually probably going to be my favorite. Right now, at least. So, let's see, we need to progress with the event, of course, but we need to also just remember what we need the different things for. We have the missions out inside, we need to collect those. But I can't remember why we were going to harvest something, but... Oh, my memory is so not good when I'm having a migraine. Oh, goodness gracious. But, let's see here. We are at least going to collect the items that we need if we go back in here. Oh, thank you for helping with getting me the scissors here. We need the trimstone, which is done. And we need the stave sprouts. Something? I've not heard of those. Some elements, when it comes to farming items and more geographical items, biology and geography, my English is very limited, unfortunately. But with many other things, they usually very somewhat okay. But we will be finishing off these items really quickly here, because we want to progress with the event story. So it makes sense in total, and it's actually not a long time that those items take to create. I expected like 8 hours, but apparently not. Maybe we'll get out of this event quite cheap. I wouldn't mind. However, another thing that we were going... Oh, yes, the squirrel. The everlasting squirrel hunt. Oh, we can collect those now, right? Yes. And was it 8 that we needed? Or did we get the 8 that we needed? We got the 8 that we needed. Okay, we will have Jeremiah create the rope thing. The rope trap. You know, the kind of traps you put in a little tree and then you put it down on the ground, and when the little critter jumps, it kind of grabs it in some way. I don't actually know how that trap kind of works. I know my brother made it a trap like that, but more to catch me and scare the heck out of me. And it worked. I don't really want to know how it works, but it was so unpleasant to suddenly just hang in a tree. I was not that old at that time, and man, my brother got a lot of... He was so scolded for it, because I could have been seriously hurt. Unfortunately, that was one of the times where I didn't get seriously hurt. Let's see here. Well, Caradwin wants a kid, but we also need to start creating the water storage. Do we actually have enough? We should have enough elm when we collect this to... Yes, we should have enough elm now to collect it. But one thing is that I want to be sure... Okay, I'm just gonna check something, because I have to be sure of who is... I know now, I said last time that I would put... or I was thinking about putting Naomi in Riverside, but I can't, because she is actually the daughter... She's the Walken clan heir, and I have forgotten about that. And then we have Eli Jr., which is the heir of Riverside, and then we have Jaden, which is the son of Amber and Jared, who is the heir of Mountains. So we have our own little clans here. And I talked about Game of Thrones before, and I just realized how similar it is that I'm making clans that's really just significantly in that area. They do not cross mix. Anyway, but on the other hand, in Game of Thrones, they kind of married each other off to all parts of the families to get more power, and it's really just a really big, massive power struggle history, which is actually the most fascinating thing for me. And I have not gotten that much into the series yet, other than I have my favorite characters so far, I think. but I'm not sure. Because I've been told in the Game of Thrones no one is safe, so I'm kind of like, oh. I pick a favorite and the person probably dies. Anyway, let's see here. Oh yeah, where is my memory today? We need to. Oh, that's what the heart is. It's a barber stand, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, cool. I was kind of like, why is there a casing for chocolate? Because that's what normally when you think, when you get those heart-shaped casings, it's kind of like, oh, Valentine's chocolate. We might not be celebrating Valentine's that massively in Denmark, but I know of it because it's become kind of a hype to Americanize some minor holidays in Denmark. We actually started to celebrate Halloween within the last 10 years. And Valentine's Day has become very popular as well because it's like the heart's day and it's so sugary sweet, and I'm kind of like, ugh. I like the day after Valentine when chocolate is off by 50% or something. I don't know. I've never been so much into holidays in any way, other than if it's a day where you actually get the day off, because you don't do that on those particular holidays anyway. Oh, that only also takes only like 2 hours to complete. That's not a lot. Is it all just gonna be 2 hours? Well, I am impressed. Well, that's not a lot. Okay. You got a little cross-eyed there, my friend. Look at this beauty, look at him. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay. This is wonderful. Oh, this is wonderful, Ben. Look how handsome you look. You look like a Prince Smooth Charming right there. You can just feel the baby skin on your cheeks because there's no beard there anymore. Oh, look. She looks kind of sad. Couldn't he at least have gotten a goatee? I think that would actually have suited him. Especially with the haircut he decided to. Okay. I'm guessing he's cursed in some way because beard does not actually grow that fast. As far as I know. Hold on. Is that hair growing back? Well, yeah. Oh, I feel for him because he don't want to have the beard, but it actually quite suits him, which is kind of the thing, I guess. Not again! I'm hideous. It's no use. Oh. Okay, we get the barber chair as a fun item, great. We should actually make the oh. We should actually make the if I wanted to talk today, we should actually make the villagers quite happy today, because then we could actually get all the fun items that we gotten from the events. Then they could play those items and play on those items, and then we kind of disappear from the map when they are used, because it started to take up a bit of space. Anyway. Ben's hair keeps growing back despite the villagers' attempts to cut it. This is a disaster. I can't let Elsie be like this. Well, dude, she might like it. It's not what on the outside that counts, it's how you are. And what you are is actually really adorable. Ben, you shouldn't have to hide your face from the woman you love. Hide my face? No, that was not what she said. It was not what she said. Oh no. That's a great idea. If you made me a mask, I could invite her to the masquerade ball. Well, okay, if it's a masquerade, then the mask comes givenly. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. But not to hide your face. You shouldn't hide your face. It's not on the outside that counts. And I know that sounds cliche and stupid, but it's more like the inside. It's your personality that really truly wins a person over. You can be gorgeous on the outside, but you can have an appalling personality that just doesn't fit with the one you like. And it's kind of like, You can also be beautiful on the outside and on the inside. It doesn't actually... For me, it's the inside that counts, or how you are, not who you are, but how you are. So, yeah, I rambled over there. That's not what I meant. If it will get you to meet her, and get us to meet her. Oh, that's a really cool masquerade, like, icon in the side. I love masquerades. That's actually really fun parties. And, oh, we only actually need 10 of those, and 10 of those, and 10 of those, and 10 of those. Well, that's kind of easy. I expected always there would be like 20 or 40 or something, but no. It actually is quite a slightly simple event, with the time counter constantly being 10 items, and then, I mean, one collection, and 2 hours with crafting. This is a really, like, acceptable time easy event, which is really nice. Let's see here. Hello. No, that was wrong. It was trying to load something. And then we will make the trimstone. We have Umido that, and we will have the stave sprouts again. So I have like a special kind of wood or bush. Like, I'm actually curious now. I already looked that one up. Okay. What did we need the birch for? How are we doing with the... Oh, we can collect. We can collect. We can collect the traps, so we can actually go to the mountains. Yeah, we can visit the mountains. Let's do that. And we can start hunting squirrels. Though I will not think that... Oh, okay, there was just an alarm that went off there. I had to close up. Anyway... And it wouldn't shut off, for some reason. For one reason, when you're recording and it doesn't want to shut off. Anyway, I have this thing with squirrels as well as quails. Even though you can eat them and you can hunt them, I feel like it's kind of a waste of size and effort, because quails are really small, as I'm the same as squirrels, but the thing you get out of it, I don't even think that would fill you up in any way. So I don't know, hunting squirrels and hunting ducks, or sorry, quails. Ducks is a little, duckies is a little larger duckies, as in quack quack and not woof woof. I have noticed also some similar words, like when I say miner, I always think of miner as a younger child, instead of one who's actually digging out stones. So when I pronounce some things, they might sound similar, but they're not meant in that way. I don't know. Anyway, but where's the squirrels here? Okay, you just can't see them because you are actually technically not hunting the squirrel. You're not hunting the squirrel, that's a dove. Or a pigeon, depending on where you are. First she's hunted pheasant by shooting a waterfall, and then she actually shooting at the grass and then hoping that something will come along. So we're not actually going to see the squirrels. No, that's kind of sad. Kind of wanted to see them though. How they were designed here in a sort of sprite. There's something hiding there. Is that a turkey? Or... Oh, it's probably a bunny, because I can see the ears of this matches the ears of what you just can see from the treetops here. Okay. What is in here? I'm actually curious. Is this Oh, it's probably the road to the beach when it's opened or something at some point. And it has been verified. It is going to be called the beach. But it's been, I think, an ongoing project for the last 3 years I've played, at least, where they are talked about making the beach. So I hope when it's released, it's really, really nice. And I'm so excited to see what you actually are going to farm at that area, if it's crustaceans or sea life you're going to fish there, because we have riverside, which is pond related, so you can have saltwater fish at the beach and then freshwater fish at the river, which it will be very logical in many ways. So yeah, confused, but excited to see what they actually are going to come up with. And I'm still really excited that they continue to always make these events, which is really interesting in so many ways. Let's see, how are they doing? Oh, happiness points! Yay! We're happy at this point. Oh, she wants some snails. I've now been told that they are served with garlic butter in some way. It's steamed or something with garlic butter. I think if they taste alright it will be nice, but I think the texture will throw me off from eating them. Because I don't like the taste or the texture of pudding. I've never liked that. So these snails will probably be kind of the same, because they are basically a slimy creature. And I think even cooked they will still be kind of, not slimy, but at least rubbly in texture. That sounds kind of weird to say out loud. But when I eat stuff and I have a palate of a 10-year-old, it's not actually the flavor that throws me off often, it's the texture, which I don't like. And I can also see here that we actually have an achievement, and we had that one last time as well, but I just forgot to collect it. Yeah, that was when I was collecting, in between collecting food from the villages. When you have 2 boats out at the same time, you obviously get this nice event, or this nice achievement. As well as I know we also have Lottie passing away since yesterday, which is, or since last, when did I actually record the last one? It would be about 12 hours ago, so that would have been in the middle of the night. But she's passed away since then, unfortunately. So, yeah, we have many of the original characters just disappearing now. It's kind of sad, but it also leaves of the chance of using a... I still kind of in the part... Oh, I bumped the mic, sorry. I still kind of in the way that I wish you could use the hero's charms to actually put it into the generations, because I have these kind of clans going on. At least they're not in war with each other. So we will just be collecting the birch. Oh yeah, we could we could actually start building the water storage. Upgrade that. I say a lot, which is actually also annoying me when I edit it, going like, oh, now again. But let's see here. I think actually we have Annabelle upgraded, because we don't have many villagers in Riverside. So that would be nice if we could do so with her. Because then we have Eli Jr. and a possible other sibling. That would be nice. So we have Annabelle do that. And if she actually becomes pregnant, well, the water storage is finished, which is really nice. And since I don't really need that power for the events, because it seems that they finish off within 2 hours, well, can use it on more constructive things like water storage and such. So that's nice. Let's see. In first try, we actually kind of lucky in the last 2, or in these past 2 episodes, which is really nice. But let's see. And we can still not. No, we can still not. I still have a secret hope that they were implemented while I don't realize it, and then one day I'm just clicking and going, oh, they did it! But no, I don't think so. I don't think they would do that. Let's see. Should we take a deluxe charm? Because we haven't really used those. How much are they? They're 45. Well, with the many gems we have actually spared on the second part of the stage of the event, I think actually we could take a deluxe child. But I just know many event children comes from, or you will see a lot of event children from the deluxe charms, but you do that in the premium charms as well. So, interesting. But the premium charms, on the other hand, actually has, I can't see, no, they're not professions. They're just special characters. But in the premium charms, we actually have the professions ones. Or have a chance of getting the profession ones. That's either hunting, fishing, farming, mining, foraging, gathering. All, we can get professions in every one of them. So, premium charms are actually more interesting to get. And just by the fact that we have lost so many people, I think I will spice it up with a pair of twins. Yes, let's do a pair of twins. And for some reason the sound is not synchronized. Wait. Just a second, guys. Okay, I just had to refresh the air server, which is the program I use to mirror the game. Let's see here. Let's see what we're gonna get. So exciting. And not looking and clicking. What we gonna get? Ooh! A fisher! So very nice indeed. That's really nice because Mary is definitely a fisher professional. So that's awesome. Oh, we also get special items. Yay. More stuff to put into a village where we don't really know where to put it. Anyway, let's take the next one and see where we're gonna get with that. And look away and click. What we gonna get? What are we gonna get? We got a professional fisher and I'm guessing an aerial one of sprites. Okay, that's kind of green. That's funny. Oh, cool. I love actually the little icon they have in the game. That little tribal mark that is in every village, which actually kind of brings them together in some way. As you can see here, it's kind of... I don't actually think it's... Either it's a snail or a little critter or something. I don't actually know what it's supposed to symbolize, but I really love the little design. Oh, we actually got quite a bit of items here. So what? Oh, she's a princess, so it is Ariel. So she's a farmer. If it was... Well, on the other hand, if she's living on the sea, that would probably be... But on the other hand, in the real story of The Little Mermaid, which is actually stemming from Hans Christian Andersen's stories, which is from Denmark, so I'm more familiar with that one. She doesn't quite get that happy ending she wanted, but she became sea foam and afterwards a fairy of some sort. Anywho, the fisher is a profession of gathering and fishing, which is really nice, and then we can also give her skill in mining, and that would be she would be a powerful girl. So we have Eli Jr., we have whatever we're gonna call these girls, as soon as we are. And that's great. That's so great. And that will be arriving tomorrow, which is nice. And yeah. Now we still have lots of space for more people, which is nice. But I actually think we are at the point but there's not much more we can do. So I think until next time, guys, take care and have a fantastic day.